Please stand for the opening prayer and pledge.
Father in heaven, bless us as we gather today for this meeting. Guide our minds and hearts so that we will work for the good of our community. Teach us to be generous in our outlook, courageous in the face of difficulty, and wise in our decisions. Thy will be done. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The Hancock County Commission will come to order the 27th day of November 2018 at 2:30 p.m. Madam Clerk, I'll ask you to do a roll call, please.
Yes, Mr. President, all Hancock County Commissioners are present.
Thank you. Approval of the minutes, November 8th, 2018 meeting.
Move to approve.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Today we have with us Pat Hoder from the Hancock County Sheriff's Department. Pat's here requesting a donation for Hancock County Shop with a Cop. Pat, would you mind coming up to the mic?
Sir. Good afternoon, guys. Basically, I'll read this verbatim, but here basically for the Deputy Sheriff Association for Hancock County Shop with a Cop. We're on our 30th year right now, very successful. And basically the letter that I provided was this year the Hancock County Shop with a Cop will reach its 30th year milestone. I've probably been involved in the program for 12 years. Through my involvement with this program, we have helped several families and children in our community by assisting those in need during the Christmas season. We're able to do this through funds received primarily by donations from our very generous Hancock County citizens and local businesses. Last year, we were able to provide assistance to 28 families, which included 116 children, all Hancock County residents, ranging from birth to 17 years old. We would like to thank each and every one of you for your continued support. Last year, the Hancock County Commission provided a generous donation to our program. I'm here in representation of the Hancock County Shop with a Cop program to ask for your continued support for this Christmas season. Like I said, basically, we're in our 30th year right now. Right now, currently, we have 63 children on the agenda. We have our last set of applications coming up this Thursday, which, when it falls in between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and we have that last application, we can have as many as 35 to 40 more children. So any donation that we receive is greatly appreciated. And like I said, our local businesses and our citizens, we appreciate it. And that's basically what I'm here for, just ask for your assistance again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pat, what do you generally raise a year?
Generally, it's in the ballpark in between $13,000 to $14,000, roughly. And with that assistance provided, depending on the donations we receive, is the amount that goes to each children. We divide it up per age group, and based on that amount per family. Like I said, right now we're in a ballpark figure of $7,600, which we got a long way to go, but we're still receiving donations in.
Oh, good.
So, yes.
Good. Thank you, Pat.
Thank you, John.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, do you have any interest?
I'd like to make a motion that we give $2,500 to Shop with a Cop.
Discussion? Pat, again, thank you for your efforts. I know that you work on this quite well.
Thank you.
Motion is to contribute $2,500 to Shop with a Cop. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Correspondence. Carol Shearbaum, WVU Extension Agent, Hancock County, requesting approval of the resignation of Micah Schaefer as a 4-H and Youth Program Assistant effective November 2nd, 2018.
So moved to approve.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Also correspondence from Carol Shearbaum requesting approval to advertise for a part-time 4-H and youth program assistant.
Move to approve.
Discussion? Carol, are you going to do the advertising, or are you going to have us run it on our website? How would you like for this to be handled?
I'd like to do it through your website, and I'll also be sending it down to WVU through their website, and I'll be putting it out on Facebook and email to different people.
Okay. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Linda McNeil, Technical Advisory on the committee representing the Brooke Hancock Jefferson Metropolitan Planning Commission, requesting approval of her resignation from the committee effective November 16, 2018. Accept
Move
the
to-
motion. Oh,
Move to approve.
discussion?
I'd just like to thank Linda for all her service she's put in through the BHJ, and for she's put a lot of time in there, and has served also, I believe, as even chairman of the board of the BHJ, and she's put a lot of her time and life into that. So I'd like to thank her.
I'd like to echo that statement. Linda worked very hard at bringing some funds to the Hancock County, particularly New Cumberland and that Route 2 bypass. She spent a lot of time with that project. It's sad to see her pull out on that, but I also understand, where she's coming from. So,
Yeah, we all feel the same way. Linda, she's played a big part, and her heart and soul's in this Route 2 bypass. Hopefully, people can still step up to the plate and see that this becomes reality. But again, I'd like to thank her for her service as well. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Well, tried convincing her on the phone, but it didn't work. Under new business for the County Commission, consideration to advertise for a representative to replace her on the BHJ MPC as the technical advisor.
So moved.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Consideration to advertise for a representative to the Resource Conservation and Development Board on the county website.
I think this might be a position that might not be needed.
Well, I think we've been asked to hold off until January to appoint anybody. This board may not go forward in 2019.
I'll accept the motion to table this issue for the time being.
So moved.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. From the Assessor's Office, consideration of approval to hire Robert Valente as a part-time field deputy effective December 1, 2018.
Move to approve.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. County Clerk, consideration of approval of the appointment of April Moneypenny Rains as fiduciary commissioner for Hancock County for the term of December 15, 2018 to December 14, 2020.
Move to approve.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. From the Office of Technology and Communication, consideration of approval to hire for the position of janitor or maintenance. Janitor/maintenance. Gentlemen, I'll accept the motion to table this until we finish the interview process. We interviewed 5 folks today, and we still have 5 more to do. I believe 5 or 6 more. So at this time, being that we haven't chosen anyone, I'll accept the motion we table this.
Make a motion to table that.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of the exoneration orders.
Yes, sir, I believe we have 8.
Move to approve.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of general county bills.
General county bills are $69,876.48. Fee card payments for all funds is $60,873.91.
Move to approve.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of animal shelter levy fund bills and requisitions.
They're okay to pay.
Move to approve.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of library levy fund bills and requisitions.
They're okay to pay.
Move to approve.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of sheltered workshop levy fund bills.
2 requisitions, and they're okay to pay.
Move to approve.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Ms. Lascola, do you have anything to come before the commission today?
No, sir, nothing today.
Mr. Lucas?
Well, congratulations on your reelection.
Thank you.
Maybe it took a little bit longer than you might have otherwise thought, but it's good to have you back, Jeff, and look forward to working with you. So, again, congratulations.
Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Mr. Vitus?
I would just like to commend the ladies from the election office and the other people in the county clerk's office for the work that they did through the recount and everything, and glad to have you back.
Thank you, Paul. Mr. Longi?
Just to be clear, Mr. Valenti is replacing Max Flynn, who retired. So it's not an additional employee, just replacing the fellow that retired. Congratulations.
Thanks, Jeff. Thank you. Carol?
Also, congratulations. Thank you for the opportunity to hire Micah's position. First, sorry to see him go, but for health reasons, he had to resign. But he did already say to me, Carol, I can come back to camp next year, right? And I said, absolutely. So we will. He'll be greatly missed. And Jeff, we have our bank at school graduation this coming Friday at 1 o'clock up at Glen Middle if you'd like to join us. And that's all we have right now.
Thank you. We have 2 girls from the election office here today. Either one of you have anything to bring before the commission?
I want to thank everybody from election night, Mr. Wright helping us that night. So, to the recount, everybody pitched in and helped us get through it. Greatly appreciated.
Good. Well, thank you. Thank you, ladies. Mr. Wright?
Just to elaborate on what Bob said, this isn't Florida. We don't have those kind of problems up here. These girls are on the first line of operation. They're very professional, very knowledgeable, and I appreciate the job they do because they work hard at it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sheriff?
Apparently you're not planning on going vacation to Florida this year. Congratulations on your re-election.
Thank you.
You all may have noticed a lot of deputies walking around with extra hair on their face. We are again trying to raise some money and awareness for cancer for children research, which we have been donating for the last few years. Gentlemen, I'd appreciate a donation my way, and it's going to a good cause. Not from the county, from your pockets.
No pressure.
Thank you. We'll see if we can take up a collection here.
We can go around the room, too. Mr. Longi, it's the children.
Very good. Madam Clerk?
We just want to congratulate you on your win. And I just want to say that the 2 election girls did do a fantastic job. And it was a team effort on everything. So.
Very good. Thank you. Commissioner Cowie?
I'd like to congratulate you, Mr. President, and also thank the election office. They did an outstanding job, and everybody that had their hand involved with it. Thank you.
Thanks, Paul. Commissioner Barnaby?
Yeah. Little thanks to Micah for his time that he served you. That was your first part-time hire, wasn't he?
Yes,
That's what I thought. Okay.
he did a great
Hopefully
job.
you'll be able to match him.
I think we will. I've already had a couple people contact me, but he will be hard to replace. He had a real heart for 4-H. I was thrilled when he said he wanted to come back to camp. We get audited every year for our vetting processes for all of our volunteers, and Micah had never seen our system before, and he did it. There was only one question that we had, and it was a piece of paper that for some reason didn't get uploaded. And I thought for the 20-some volunteers that we had vetted for camp this year, one piece of paper for a brand new employee, I'll take it.
Yeah.
His goal still is to become an extension agent, and I will do whatever I can to help him further that goal.
And then just a little quick briefing on how our recount went. It was an unknown process to all of us, as we pretty much well know by now, and we are veterans.
Yes,
Hopefully that we won't be needed to serve
that's okay.
anymore.
We'll do it better next time.
But,
faster, let's put it that way.
Yeah. We moved the recount up here. Mr. Algan had asked for it, and before we actually started the recount, I gave him a briefing of what was going to take place and how the recount could take place. But we estimated it could be anywhere from 1 to 18 days, and I think we were realistic in our approach, and it was something that he didn't understand, and even Commissioner Davis was a little bit, didn't know a lot of that stuff that was going to happen. So I felt like we explained it very good to him, and he actually opted to test all three waters. A roll-by-roll recount was going to take a long time. We estimated an hour per roll, which would have been 128 hours. Could have been here for a couple weeks. And we did a voter image log, and then he asked for the final counts through. We did each precinct one by one, and we actually televised it. And he seemed honest and very satisfied for what was explained to him and how we conducted the recount. And after we did 3 precincts that he selected, he pretty much understood that the numbers weren't changing, and therefore he relinquished the time to recount the rest of the ballots. And with that, congratulations to you, Mr. Davis, for coming out on top. And I look forward to continue serving with you for 2 more years at least.
Thank you,
So
Jeff.
you can count the next election.
No, I hope no one has to go through that.
And it needs to be said, the election office was great. And who the first one to mention Florida, we laughed about that when we were there. The SOS, Secretary of State's office, was great. The attorney was great, and the staff was. You guys did a heck of a job.
Thank you.
So-
But like I said, it couldn't have been done. I mean, it would have been done, but it would have taken a lot longer. We had a lot of help, even like I said, even on election night. Just really appreciate it. It's beyond grateful because Barbara and I can do it, but we just can't do it alone.
Yeah, proud of our accomplishments. So that's it.
Thank you.
Commissioner Davis.
Thank you. Not being involved in the election, but understanding a little bit what took place. Yeah, you had a lot on your plate, and the final day of the recount here, everything was prepared well, and I thought the entire group did a great job. But besides that, I am humbled to be reelected and to serve on the commission with these 2 great guys for 6 more years, and I think Hancock County is a great place. We still have a lot of projects that we should be working on and will continue to work on, and it's business as usual. I'm just happy that the folks that are in this room that I'm able to work with on a day-to-day basis or whenever needed. So I encourage y'all to keep up the good work, and I'm looking forward to continue to serve you. If we have no other business to come before the commission today, our next meeting will be December 13th at 2:30. I'll accept the motion that we adjourn till then.
Motion to adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you.